Hello guys, I've got a brand new review for you, and this is for a new Netflix comedy arriving this week. It's The Lovebirds, and it stars Issa and Kumail Nanjiani as a couple. They play Leilani and Jibran, and the movie begins when the two of them first meet, and it's all super lovey-dovey. They're head over heels for each other, but then cut to 4 years later, and it's non-stop fighting. And as though things can't get worse for the two of them, then they wind up right smack in the middle of this crazy string of crimes, and they've got to figure out who's really responsible for them so that the cops don't blame the two of them. I know that might sound a little madcap and ridiculous, and it is at times, but I think it is meant to be with two average people who get caught up in something crazy. But there is also something somewhat low-key and sincere to Ray and Nanjiani's chemistry that actually makes the whole thing feel just grounded enough. And on top of that, even though they're fighting a whole lot, especially at the beginning of the movie, there is always something undeniably likable and charming about the two of them as a couple. So even when the movie does falter a little, let's say for a set piece that's too big or a joke that falls flat, The Lovebirds still works because Leilani and Jibran's relationship is a super strong backbone for the whole thing. And Ray and Nanjiani they're kind of perfect together in this. They just have this seamless back and forth going on that's always on point, and the same is true of their individual line delivery, because even when something isn't all that funny, there is something about their intonation that still makes it feel kind of right. And as for the crime portion of the plot here, it's out there, but I actually did find the mystery pretty engaging. There is one scene that goes a little heavy on the slapstick for my personal taste, and that's probably the weakest moment of the bunch, but the rest are really well balanced when it comes to hilarious antics, plus dropping these little clues about what's really going on that makes you want to know more about it. I also loved the New Orleans setting for Lovebirds. I loved the city in general, and I also thought that director Michael Showalter did a really solid job of capturing exactly what makes the location stand out, and also giving you a sense that you're really in the thick of it with them. There's no unnecessarily flashy visuals here or anything that makes it feel like, I guess, an overly glossy studio comedy. And in fact, I really appreciated the time spent in medium shots and close-ups that felt like they were emphasizing character above all else. And that, of course, winds up going hand in hand with the movie's more sensitive, conversation-driven moments, which are very effectively spread throughout the entire movie. But really, what I think it comes down to here is Ray and Nanjiani. Not that they both haven't done this time and time again, but I was just so impressed by how well they handled that balance between the laugh-out-loud humor and also the very effective emotional component of their relationship here. So I gotta go ahead and give The Lovebirds 4 out of 5 Deweys on the Dewey Decimal movie scale. It's a movie that I would happily watch again, and it is one of those movies that just makes you smile. In fact, I liked Leilani and Jibran so much, and I was rooting for their relationship so hard that whenever they had a moment when they were smiling and just being happy together, I kept catching myself doing the exact same thing right along with them. And I think that right there is a sign that the emotion and the connectivity of the movie just worked real well. So there you guys go. Those are my thoughts on The Lovebirds. If and when you watch it on Netflix, sound off in that comment section below. I do want to know what you think about the movie as well. And before I leave you, we got a big thank you to give to Patreon supporter Billy, because without Billy, this review right here would not be happening. So Billy, thank you so much for the continued support. I know you already know how highly I think of you, so thank you for being here. And a big thanks to everybody out there for watching these videos. Do not forget to like and share this one, and I'm going to see you guys real soon with more TV and movie reviews.